Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
All right, we got our first action of the year, our first action of Malik Nabers' Giants career. Yes, he played last week, but I mean, come on, he didn't really do much. Wasn't able to really make that much of an impact. But today we're gonna cover a couple of plays he was in on, a couple of times he didn't get the ball, and just talk about kind of what we're seeing in his first action as a Giant. So without any further ado, let's get straight to it. So we're gonna highlight Malik here. Nothing crazy. He's just going to run a hitch route here, try to come back to the football. And this play is the play that started the football game off. And I'm sure Daniel Jones and the Giants offense, they wanted to start this off by getting Malik Nabers the football. The problem is Derek Stingley, fellow LSU player, fellow LSU alum, was not having it. I mean, he knew that the ball was going to go to Malik the first play, and he was ready for it. So let's watch this. So first off, the way Malik kind of ran this route, he runs this hitch route really similarly, no matter what the defender is doing. Right here, he kind of doesn't give Daniel Jones a good spot to throw the ball to. And if he's going to turn around here, I'd like to see him try to fight for it, but he's just turning around here, and the ball is pretty much going to be intercepted. Now, listen, this isn't saying that this is Malik Nabers' fault. I'm just evaluating the route that he runs, because you can run a bad route and your quarterback can throw an interception, and it's still the quarterback throwing an interception. It's not all on Malik. So let's just look at it one more time. I like to see him threaten going deep a little bit more. And, sometimes the route that you're running just doesn't really do much against the defense that you're playing against, and you're just not an option. But here, I like to just see a little bit better of a route, a little bit better of just kind of running and just turning around. Even take a look at Hyatt right here at the bottom of your screen. Look, watch how Hyatt kind of gives a rocker step and then turns around. So, get them a little bit more space. That way, Derek Stingley doesn't see this play coming the whole day. All right, next play, still manned up on Derek Stingley Jr. And this is what I talked about when I did his film session while he was in college. I talked about Malik Nabers does a really great job dipping his shoulder to try to get past guys, almost like a pass rusher. But that's not going to work against guys who can really press, against guys who are good cornerbacks that are physical at the line of scrimmage, that are, where press coverage is a strength of theirs. So let's just take a look at how Derek Stingley shuts down this route. He just shuts it down here. Gets that right hand on him, and Malik is just kind of hindered this entire route. So maybe, if Daniel Jones gets forever to throw the football, maybe he eventually comes open. But this is entirely too long for you to be getting pressed out here. So that's something, he'll learn. Derek Stingley is one of the premier corners in the league. But, you can't allow that to happen. Got to get them hands off you, which he does. But by that time, Daniel Jones is already running, trying to pick up this first down. All right, so here Malik Nabers is going to pretty much just run just an M route. Pretty well covered, but I just think it was a nice route. If this was like a time and play where Malik Nabers was their first option, he maybe gets this ball in the cut. But let's just take a look at it at the bottom of your screen. If that ball is there, like right there, Malik may have a shot. But, of course, if you hesitate even a little, this safety over the top is going to have a chance at that interception, or at least taking Malik Nabers' head off. But nonetheless, I like the route. I like the route against this coverage. I think this is what, quarters coverage here? Yeah, I like this route against this coverage. Shows that he understands that corner has outside leverage. Doesn't give up that leverage of the corner being outside until he absolutely has to. Makes that kind of threat to say, maybe I'm going to sit on this, and then takes this right inside. So, again, would have been a tight throw, Would have been an amazing throw with the safety over the top there. But not blaming DJ for this. But Malik may have been able to get hit right there. So nice route by him. Coverage was just pretty much had him kind of doubled. All right, so one thing I've noticed, you got Malik Nabers right here. One thing I've noticed is Brian Daboll loves to put him on out routes. So this is just a quick out here. But the play design here, to me, is disgusting. I just don't like this play at all. You're going to see a bootleg going left. I just think this is way too much wasted motion. Why are you having Malik Nabers run a quick out? Why is he running a quick out here? I just don't get that. Why is he running a quick out when you're running a bootleg? You have one option. There's really nowhere he can go. Maybe he can go to Bellinger here at the 20. But really, there's only one option. And by the time the quarterback is out of this bootleg, the receiver is almost out of space. So I just don't like this play design here. So I'm going to let it play for you all here. But something cool here is once Malik catches the ball, he just kind of throws that guy out the club. He just kind of just tosses that dude out like, yeah, you may have stopped me from getting, much yardage, but you're not going to tackle me. Calm down. So that was funny, but this play design to me is just really funky. I just don't like it. I hope we don't run this because if you got a guy, you got a guy that like Michael Parsons or something, he's going to blow this play up. He's going to blow this play up, and defenders are going to start to swoop right under here. They're going to start taking that shortcut right there, and you're going to start seeing pick sixes because DJ's going to be under heavy pressure here with guys like Michael Parsons there. He's going to be under heavy pressure. That ball is going to get tipped, and anywhere from these three defenders are going to have a shot at intercepting the football. So I don't want to see this play during the regular season at all. All right, so we got Malik again, and he's just pretty much just running a comeback route here. Just getting to a spot and turning around. This isn't really that great of a route. He slips, but him slipping and him having to stop so suddenly kind of gets him open. And it's really just a well-timed throw and an accurate throw here. As you see, Malik slips here. If you want to take a look at how he runs this route, the corner's got outside leverage. He kind of threatens that outside leverage the entire time. Takes that cut inside, sits there. Nice catch. Nothing special. It just happened to be the right play against the right defense, 1-on-1, to just, no one else is in the vicinity. So just a well-designed, not even well-designed, but just well-timed call from Brian Daboll that just gets Malik Nabers an easy, 12, 15 yards. All right, so we got a 3rd and 6 here. Malik Nabers 1-on-1, mano-a-mano, Derek Stingley. And this is something he should have had on the double move here. Turns into a go ball. This is something, man, he should have caught. He should have caught, and he will catch more times than he'll drop. And he also gets interfered with, so let's keep that in mind. But you're going to see this start off. Does a good job of getting Stingley to get square, except still is able to kind of attack one side of his body. And once he has that, he just accelerates past him. And he's open here. A lot of wide receivers in the past in this Giants offense, Daniel Jones would not throw them the football in that situation. He's just not getting the ball there. The guy has got to be very much more open to get targeted there. But Daniel Jones trusts Malik Nabers already. So this ball should have been completed, but Stingley interferes with him, and he's also not able to come down with it. Let's take a look from a different angle. You'll see that double move there. And just not able to hold on to it. He was interfered with, went up with one arm. He's getting his arm held, but he still almost came down with it. And that's the play that maybe rookie Odell Beckham makes. But he got a hit on him too. So good defense from that safety mostly. But should have been a pass interference. And at the same time, I think Malik Nabers could have came down with this. Third down. You got to come up with that. You got to find a way to do it. All right, Malik Nabers is at the bottom of your screen, and this is something I'm excited about. Daniel Jones, you saw something to hide too. Daniel Jones is excited, and he's out here throwing these back shoulders. I really am excited to see this. Malik Nabers at the bottom of your screen. Slow release. Watch the walk. Watch the walk off of the line of scrimmage. Lull him to sleep. Accelerate. And then you got a back shoulder. And then you got an amazing catch. I mean, ridiculous stuff here from Malik Nabers. Quick walk up. Boom. Tack one side. Back shoulder. Beautifully placed football by Daniel Jones, may I add. Beautifully placed football. Both feet down. Ballerina time. Let's look at this from another angle. Because Malik Nabers, I mean, no one else on this football team is making this play. Maybe Hyatt makes the play, but he doesn't get targeted in this way. But Malik Nabers goes up for this football. This is how you know you got a guy. That's all I'll say is this is how you know you got a guy on the football team. The way he's able to catch this, get both feet down, on the sideline, back shoulder. I mean, I'm expecting to see 25, 30 back shoulder catches. I'm expecting to see a lot of that from him this season. And frankly, I'm excited. I think it adds an entirely new dimension to our offense. All right, Malik Nabers again at the bottom of your screen. You're going to see this C route he's going to run. Boom. And at this point, he's open. Daniel Jones should be hitting him with the football. Should be hitting him with the football right around here. That ball should be right here. And it's not. So instead of Malik Nabers catching it right here and going one-on-one with this safety and going downfield, instead this turns into a contested sideline catch, which guess what? If your quarterback is late on an outside throw, Malik Nabers is going to notice that, slow down, catch this underthrown football, and get both feet down on the sideline. I mean, the quarterback-proof wide receiver that I've been wanting is here. I mean, a lot of people, you may not remember, but I was on Twitter saying that the Giants, instead of paying Kenny Golladay, should do all they can to trade for Jamar Chase because he's quarterback-proof. And we got one. We got a quarterback-proof wide receiver because getting both feet down on this underthrown pass, a lot of wide receivers, guess what, folks? A lot of wide receivers on the Giants, this would be intercepted. Daniel Jones puts this ball, like I said, this ball should be right here. It should be right around here somewhere, right around there somewhere. Guess what, folks? This ball, we're going to see where this gets thrown. This ball is behind Malik Nabers. He's turning to face Daniel Jones to catch this. This ball's behind him. A lot of wide receivers, and you've seen it, folks. You've seen it. A lot of wide receivers are just going to keep jogging over this way. They're just going to jog right out of bounds and just look up and throw their hands up and but Malik Nabers turns around and catches this on the sideline. Makes your quarterback look good. All right, let's wrap it up. Malik Nabers pretty much proved on Saturday, as he's continued to prove, that he is an alien. Malik Nabers is not from this world. He does not follow the same customs. He does not follow the same rules of gravity, of football, intent. He doesn't follow any of the rules that these other guys follow. So all this did was confirm who already knew Malik Nabers was. The dude is playing with Daniel Jones, and he is going to make spectacular grab after spectacular grab that's going to make Daniel Jones more confident. It's going to cause him to continue to throw these passes that are 50-50 balls or even favored by the defense kind of balls. He's going to throw these up to Malik Nabers on a regular basis because he has continued to reward him when he goes that direction. So I don't have much more to say, folks. Malik Nabers is a beast. As we already know, he can run routes. He can be physical. He can go up and get the ball. He can high point the ball. He can do it all. Now, as you saw that one play against Derek Stingley, he's got to add some more at the line of scrimmage as far as press coverage when he's going against some of the better corners in the NFL. But most corners in the league, he is going to roast. He is going to destroy. So that is Malik Nabers' first real action with Daniel Jones. in the preseason. The next time we'll probably see Malik Nabers is week 1. I am so ready to see that. I think it'll be even more exciting than this Saturday game. And you guys let me know how you're feeling about Malik Nabers after seeing this guy finally go out there, put the pedal to the metal, put his foot on the gas. And mind you, this is the same week that the guy sprained his ankle and we thought he may be out for, a couple of weeks at the start of the season. So you guys let me know what you're thinking of Malik. More film sessions coming. We got a lot of great stuff to happen this Saturday on the football field against the Texans. If you made it this deep into the video, come on, just hit the subscribe button. I make Giants content primarily, draft content secondarily, and during the season, I'm going to be doing a lot of reacting to pretty much most of the NFL games and everything NFL. So if you made it this deep, go ahead and join the D6 squad.